Hello and welcome to the 30th season of Raider News, the longest running student newscast in the nation, and this is the Raider News Update. I'm Matt Oslislo.
And I'm Patrick Henkels. Raider News is broadcasted on Verizon Files Channel 22 and Comcast Channel 34, and we are also streaming 24/7 on YouTube. A link to Raider News is found on the front page of our district webpage, sbfk12.org. Alright, moving into our first headline, we'll be talking about a recent movie coming out. It is a documentary film about probably one of the greatest bass players of all time. His name is Jaco Pastorius, and it's a really interesting project because the bass player from Metallica, Robert Trujillo, is making this movie, and he's got all these interviews from great bass players like Flea, and all these great bass players from different styles of music. Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and all these other guys. So it's really gonna be a great film, I'm sure, because I'm a bass player too, and Jaco opened up the door for so many aspiring electric bass players. So I'm sure it's gonna be a great movie.
So now, moving on with weather with Steph. Hey Steph, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Good.
Good. On Saturday it's gonna be 70 degrees with a low of 45, and on Sunday it's gonna be 63 with a low of 45. And it's gonna be raining on Saturday, which is really sad, but on Sunday it's gonna be really sunny.
Good. Is there any upcoming events this weekend?
Well, I believe there's gonna be a marching band competition.
Oh, really?
Going on
Cool.
Sunday.
Well, that marching band is fantastic, isn't it, Matt?
Yes, they were. Last night I saw them. They were practicing until like 9 o'clock, right on the what's it called? The Evergreen Field.
Yeah.
And they were just practicing.
Yeah.
Really late. So.
Very dedicated. You gotta do a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hard work pays off,
Yeah. All right. Well, Steph, thank you once again. Stormy Steph, thank you once again for coming on the show, and we really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank
you.
Thank you.
All right, so now moving on. The 7 best apps for staying organized. Being busy doesn't mean you need to be stressed. With class, part-time jobs, a social life, and only 24 hours in the day, it can be hard to manage your time well. Whether you're a freshman trying to find all your classes or a senior looking to land that dream job after graduation, it's important to make sure that you're not waist deep in anxiety. Here are 7 apps to help you stay organized and make the most out of your time. So the first one is Wunderlist. The second one is Jotnot. The third one is Google Drive. The fourth one is Carrot. The fifth one is Period Tracker. And the sixth one is Sunrise Calendar. And the seventh one is Spending Tracker. So Patrick, which one would you pick to help you stay organized?
Well, I think I only pick one, and that would be Jotnot, because it is an awesome name.
Cool.
All right, moving into our third headline. Recently, as most baseball fans know, Derek Jeter has retired. And recently, comedians Will Ferrell, Chris Rock, and Kevin Hart did a really funny skit for him. And one of the funniest parts of the skit, I think, was when Will Ferrell posed as a Boston Red Sox fan, and for 4 minutes he just sat there going, "Derek Jeter, Derek Jeter," for 4 straight minutes. And from what I heard, it was really funny. And I went online, I looked it up, and really it had me laughing on the floor. Kevin Hart did some amazing stand-up. Chris Rock was hilarious, and overall, it was just really fun to watch. And Derek Jeter is one of the best baseball players of all time. He's given so much to the Yankees organization. I'm really glad that all these all these great teams and everything are giving back to him, and showing their appreciation of just how great he was and how much he did for the sport. So overall, props to you, Derek Jeter. You are one heck of an athlete.
Yep. All right, so now moving on with the weather with Steph. So for upcoming events for the school, female winter and spring athletes. Mr. Rafferty will be conducting open conditioning practices starting this Friday, October 3rd. Meet outside room 251 starting at 2:35, and all conditioning dates will be posted outside a female PE office. Rock Club members. The first meeting for the Rock Club will be Friday after school at 2:30 p.m. in room 150. All members must attend. Please see Mr. Fabiano if you have any questions.
All right, for winter swimming, there will be an organizational meeting today, October 2nd at 2:40 in the cafeteria for anyone interested in swimming this winter. If you are unable to attend, please see Mrs. Sharkley in the attendance office immediately after school. Now, for seniors, the senior class picture will be taken on Tuesday, October 7th at 7:15 a.m. on the lower turf field. Let's show our 2015 senior spirit and have everyone in the picture. Don't be late. Rain date to be announced if necessary. Okay, right now I was talking about him earlier with the movie that was coming out, but really there is no other musician who I think really innovated an instrument as much as Jaco Pastorius. Here's a guy who basically just came out of nowhere with this great attitude, great drive, and he took that Fender Jazz fretless bass and he just went on stage and killed it. He was such an amazing person and an amazing musician overall. I listened to his debut solo album from Donnelly to Come On Come Over to Continuum, Portrait of Tracy, Kuru Speak Like a Child. I just was smitten by how wonderful the songs were. And you think about it, this is a bass player, guys. This is a bass player who has such a great sense of harmony. And when this album came out in the 70s, no one could believe what they were hearing. Nobody. So, you know what? He may be gone now, but Jaco, your music will live on forever, man. All right, now for our interview, I have Matt Sosnowski with us. How you doing, Matt?
Good. How are you?
All right, I'm doing just fine. And and I've just heard that you're really into fashion and everything, and you just went to Fashion Week. So tell me, what was the experience like?
It was actually really cool. My good friend, he's a stylist, and he couldn't make it to any of his shows, so I went for him, and I went to about 3 or 4 shows. Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else you want to highlight? Is there anything really significant about Fashion Week? Like, how does it work?
Well, it's based on this was New York Fashion Week, so it's based off several weeks. So there's New York, London, Milan, Paris, and there's so many shows every day, and people go to 7 to 14 shows a day. I only went to a few, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, a lot of celebrities and editors and all these different people go and they just watch the shows. And yeah.
Did you meet any celebrities?
Yeah, I met actually a few. I met Whoopi Goldberg, Stacey London,
Cool.
and
Wow.
there was a few others at the shows like 2 Chainz, Skrillex, stuff like that.
Pretty cool.
Whoopi Goldberg, wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
she was really nice.
awesome. All right, so thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. If you can just take one of these markers and sign your name up on the wall there, just a little tradition. All right, thank you very much, Matt. Nice signature.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have. We'll see you next time.
Have an awesome day.